Hello guys, welcome to the last tutorial. Hopefully this will be the last tutorial for this series, and what we want to implement here is if the message has been seen or delivered, that kind of functionality. And one more thing I would like to address here is that if you click on the John, like let's say the chat, and if you click on the back button, then the app was crashing. So you have to make one change here in I think in message activity, or of where did I make that change? I'll just try to hover it there. Yeah, in somewhere in the glide we had taken get context dot. Yeah, so we need similar to this, and I think it is in the mm, chat fragments, or yeah, we have to make change somewhere. I'll just search glide. Where we have used glide. Yeah, you have to make that change, otherwise the app will crash. Yeah, here in profile fragment we had written this code. So to change this, no need to use get activity, just directly get application context. You have to use this, otherwise app will crash if you are using the previous version. And one more thing is that I have showed you how to implement the image, and if you want to use this button and apply you can just copy paste the same code in message activity, and just little slight changes that you would have to add an image view. Right now there is text view. You have to go to the message layout and add an image view there, and same operation that we have performed in profile activity, where we click and we have created a builder and alert builder, and also dialog interface and gallery intent and on activity result. You can, and permissions, you can use that same approach. So what I'm going to do in this last one is just to show you how can we add here that okay, your text has been sent and user has read your or seen your text. Okay, so we will get right to it. So first of all we will go here, and I'll take a boolean here, is seen, and I'll add in the chats model is seen, this is seen, and oh, so no constructor, getter setter, okay, is seen. And then we'll go to the message adapter, where we are, yeah, and here if chats list, if position chats list size -1, and if chat is seen, we will come back to here later, but first of all let's work on our excuse me, chat item left. We have taken one text view, and the visibility of it's gone, because once you are the left chat item is the message that you are receiving, so you don't want to see seen or delivered on it. You are the user and you are sending the message from the right side of the layout, so that text view is visible, because you want to see whether your message has been delivered or seen or something, so that is why we are using this. Here the visibility is not gone and the ID is same, just as the IDs of all the views in these layouts, because when we are working on message activity, I had told you earlier that we are not using just recycler view for one layout. We are inflating recycler view on our two layouts. So that is why we had created two constant, and you can watch my previous video. But anyways, we will create two text views with the same IDs, and the left one would have the visibility gone, because whoever is appearing on left, whether it's you on the friend's device or friend on your device, the left one cannot be seen or something, because you are reading, you are the one who is reading. So the one you are reading from should get seen or delivered, because they are the one who is sending. Wow, that was kind of an explanation. Okay, so I'll come back here in message adapter, and I will cast these views. So seen and seen, item view, okay, text seen, and here if chat is seen, holder set text, okay, sorry, seen dot set text seen, else holder dot seen set text delivered. I'm just telling you the approach. You can even implement an image, like let's say you want to implement some one check if it's delivered and two checks if it's seen, but I'm just working with text view. You can work with image view here if you want. Otherwise, holder seen set visibility view gone. Okay, done. We are good with here our adapter here. The work that had to be done here, it's done. Now what we'll do here is we'll go to the message activity, and once we are sending the message, we will add a key here, hashmap.put seen is seen actually, and here is false. Once we are sending the message, and here we will create a new method. Private void seen message string friend ID. Because we are reading from the database, so we will apply a value event listener, firebase database get instance get reference, because we are reading from chats, and reference add value event listener. So a loop database snapshot dot get children chats ds get value chats dot class, and here if chats get receiver equals my ID if I am the receiver, if chats get sender and my friend is the receiver. In that case, we want to update the child value. Okay, so object, because when we send the message, then the is seen is false. Here when we send the message, is seen is false. And what I'll do here is go back to my scene. Yeah, hash map, new hash map dot put is seen was our key, and the value would be true if the message is seen. And data snapshot get reference dot update children and pass hash map here. Now we'll go above and we'll take value event listener and scene listener, and we'll come back in here in our scene. So what we can do here is we can take it outside. Actually here we have so many before, so maybe I'll just try to keep it in here. And scene listener is equal to, yeah, let's do that. And here once our activity message activity is resumed, because we cannot do this in main activity because main activity does not have that, that is not where we are sending the message. Only when main activity is resumed, it should show us scene, but when main activity is paused, we would take the reference again, database reference firebase database get instance get reference users and reference dot remove event listener. So that time we don't want to listen when the user is not looking at that message activity, then it should show us false. And I think we are pretty much done here, and I'll try to run the app on both devices, so I'll send the message and see if it's working. If you have enjoyed this series or if you have some questions, and now I'm going to also update this repository on GitHub, because previous videos have the repository, the old link of the GitHub code, because that app I had made earlier, but that didn't have the profile image. But you know, that kind of gives you an idea of what we have done here. So yeah, I would be uploading this project in GitHub right after, if this tutorial is a success. And one more thing to note, that if you will download this project, your app will not run, because okay, so let's just see if I can send a message. And yeah, so it's showing me delivered, but when I'm reading it, it's not showing me seen. Maybe there is some problem that I have to fix. Yeah, so it's showing delivered, but it's not showing seen once I'm reading it. Let's see why is that. And maybe in adapter, maybe we can check if there is something going on in adapter. So at least the app is not crashing. That is amazing. Set as delivered. So till here is it's okay in adapter. And message activity, Okay, message activity on pause. Mm, yeah, there seems to be an issue, but it's showing us delivered, and the reason it is not showing us seen might have to do that we have done something wrong in message activity. So, oh yeah, I haven't called seen message in our on create. So simple problem. See, this is not used, so I will use it here, like maybe in our on create seen message and pass friend ID in this. And now hopefully, yeah, simple problem. So yeah, as I was earlier saying, that if you download this project or any project from GitHub related to Firebase, that will not run, I think, because you can use these projects and the files as an idea and a guideline, but obviously you saw me in the first tutorial of this, that how I integrated my project with Firebase. So you have to also register your package name, you have to register your uh, signing key or something, and you have to download the JSON file, and you have to integrate Firebase for your own app, for your own project. So if you just use my files for others like all these Java files you can use, but this project will not be run because I own the keys, and I have this database on my account, on my Gmail account. So you have to register on Firebase by yourself and create a new project, but you can still download these files, the layouts, the Java logic, and you can see it, that okay, how I did it. So okay, I will try to send a message now. So I've sent a message. I'll send a message from here actually, because if I send from my device, then you will not be able to tell. So here I have written hey delivered, and I'm going to open the message now. Seen. I will send another message. Hello. And seen. Hi. Seen. Seen. So it is automatically turning to seen without me even reading it. It's maybe because the listener is not being removed. In also, I think I have to remove it in the listener should be removed here. Do we Let's see. Because we have only implemented this in message activity, so it should only be working there. But if we are not in message activity, then it should not show us. It should only show us delivered. Yeah, I'm waiting for the app to run on my phone. Let's rerun. So yeah, the app will be running. So here I will send a message. Yeah, it's still showing me. Might be a little bug, so it's showing me theme directly, but once I am not in here, let's say I do it with my own phone, yeah, it's still changing automatically. Some kind of bug. And uh, yeah, sorry, I think this scene method would be called somewhere else. So I'll just reset this, what I had done here. The scene method is called at the end of get receiver is my ID, and we'll try to fix it as soon as possible so we don't have a longer tutorial. And here we have it, scene listener, add value event listener for chat, get receiver, DS, update child. Till here is okay. And I'll also see here in chats it should be able to show us, yeah, these messages are already read, so that is why here is true. But I will see what is happening here. It might be able to uh, project the problem, that is it automatically being changed, or so yeah, so is scene is false, and I'm going here to read this message, true. And now I will send a message from here. Yeah, so it is only giving me an error. I think I should rerun the app. I think here the friend ID is not initialized or something. We will look into this. and so I'll send a message from here. Okay, so now it's false, and I will go here on my second phone and see seen, and I will exit it from here. So when I reply John, I should be able to hear John. It is automatically showing seen true even when John is not reading. So yeah, we'll fix this somehow. We are missing something, but we'll get through this. Get references, chat. And we'll go in here. Oh, where did it go? Reference. And just take out this whole line and rerun the app, because there are so many references and it gets really confusing. And we are waiting for the app to be launched. And launched, seen, and I should okay, now I believe it's fixed, that the new text I have sent is false, and I go to read it, it will be true. And now I will change it from here. And now on my second device or in the database, yeah, it's working perfect. So now I've sent a new message, and here it is showing false until I come here and read this text, so true. So thank you guys, this series was a bit difficult because I'm also learning, and thank you for hanging in there, and I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel, and the source code is available, you can download it, and if you have any questions please contact me on my Instagram. See you in the next one. Thank you.